Hello, Sterling family. Here is a thought for the week. Today we are at Silo Mission in downtown Winnipeg, and we're here with some of our young adults, and we're dropping off the items that we've collected over our Christmas drive. And we're also volunteering in the kitchen and in the drop-in center. And it's a really neat experience, one that really changes you a bit, because you see people who, despite maybe hard circumstances, are friendly and loving and nice, and you're able to get into a conversation with them and really connect with them. And in those moments, you realize that the people you serve, even those downtown and those who may not have homes or much food to eat, they are still people created in the image of God, and they have that goodness in them. And so it's a really neat experience, and you wonder why. Why do we do volunteer work? Why do we work with organizations like Silo Mission? Well, I was reading this week a book by Beth Felker Jones, and it's called Practicing Christian Doctrine. And in this book, she writes something that's very interesting. I'd like to read that for us. We are made more and more like Christ as our relationships with Him deepen, as we learn to know and love Him better, and as we partake in the means of grace that God offers us as a tool for our sanctification. Jones then goes on to speak about the many gifts and tools that God uses as means of grace for us. And those include communion, those include fellowship and worship, they include prayer and fasting, caring for the poor and the vulnerable, and service. And it's an interesting thought that when we are called to serve others as Christians, there's something that happens within us. And those acts of service are tools that God uses to form us and transform us. And so we wonder, why do we do these things? Why do we volunteer and serve? Well, because through them, God is discipling us. And so Beth Felker Jones goes on to say, God uses such tools to make us holy, to transform us into more faithful disciples of Jesus Christ. And so the question I have for us this week are, what are the tools that we have said yes to in our lives? What are those moments of grace where we are being transformed as disciples of Jesus Christ? As you go into the rest of your day and this week, may the peace of Christ be with you.